My name is David Ocelotl Garcia, and I'm a Colorado artist. I'm a sculptor and mural painter, and I love creating in bronze. And my passion is fine art and painting. So I like real traditional techniques, and I often use my Mexican heritage as kind of inspiration for my work. I like working with community on murals and also on public art. My father always had books, like National Geographic books. I was really drawn to the Mexican pictography, all the codices, and even a lot of the Mayan. I remember a lot of the Mayan things were in the National Geographic. A lot of Mayan design, and I think that's really where I started drawing a lot, because I think I started by copying some of those designs, and I just loved the movement and the way things came back and forth, or the composition, and it really started my drawing, trying to just interpret those. And then at the same time, I think I was learning what these symbols were. So Quetzalcoatl for me is very important in that I really follow and have learned a lot from my native heritage. And so Quetzalcoatl is such an important symbol within my culture. And so trying to recreate that is very meaningful to me in a kind of a spiritual, it has a lot of spiritual symbolism or meaning, just the symbol itself. But I wanted to honor that, being that Quetzalcoatl for me is really like the balance between the sky and earth, and this kind of the movement of the earth. And so I wanted to reflect that in the piece and kind of honor that symbol in a meaningful way, in a real traditional way. I wanted it to look similar to like a real serpent. The emphasis was, how can I portray the energy? Because art for me is energy, the sculpture is the energy of the work itself. So it kind of creates its own shapes and forms. The tail is very important for this piece. I put a lot of thought into the tail of the serpent, because it has this duality, the energy of duality and the composition of that. And then it has this really kind of long headdress, these feathers that are really they're very sculptural. I mean, you wouldn't know they were feathers, because I'm telling you, but they're symbolizing feathers, and it's that movement. And the idea of feathers, at least for a headdress, is to conduct energy. And it also showcases, I think, my ability to recreate something that is so ancient and kind of do it in a contemporary way. And so I think because of that, it's very meaningful to have been able to create, get my interpretation of Quetzalcoatl. I almost feel like it's my responsibility, that it's almost like my ancestors wanted me to share these, it's like they want me to use these, they want me to create art with these symbols, Beyond that, to be honest, that I feel really strongly about, is that it also creates representation for the Mexican community, and inspires, hopefully the children, future artists.